So how was the pilgrimage and what did I learn and how did this change me? I learned how much humanity matters, and I learned that I was trying to replicate it with social media. When I was a kid, man, I just got hurt. And I know everybody says this. Everybody says, oh, my childhood was sucky and I had these people that hurt me and blah, 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 blah. And sometimes in my head, I'm like, yeah, well, because everybody's experience this, your experience doesn't really matter that much. You know, it's like, who cares? But I was just hurt as a kid, man. And if I'm keeping it honest, I hated my stepdad when he died. He died when I was 18, and he was like my father. He raised me. And when he died, I was so angry at him because I thought, you don't get to die, dude. You don't get to die because I didn't get to, I don't know what I even wanted. But for 10 years, it made me really angry. And I'm less angry now than I was then. But even still today, it lives in me a little bit. And I think there's a little kid in me that's been afraid of getting close to people because, well, if somebody who's really close to you can hurt you like that, then anybody can hurt you like that. And I think that's true. But even still, we should. Because being around those people, those pilgrims, for literally 4 days, healed wildly that anger in me. And I didn't even realize it was still there. But I've sat and I've reflected for a couple days now, and I've thought, wow, I don't feel so pissed off, you know? And the churches were incredible. I mean, I'm a nerd, dude. I love learning stuff. That's what I was most excited about. And that's what I thought was going to be the most impactful for me, was seeing the churches and learning the history and just learning new things, because I love learning, dude. And Father Leo's a smart guy. I think smarter than people realize. And he knows how to teach people things. But that still wasn't the most impactful thing. The most impactful thing was hearing truths from the voices of people who had imprinted their soul on the message. It was seeing my friend Joshua cry as he shared pain in the same stories that I told. It was hearing what Jesse was going to do with his life after he left this pilgrimage. It was seeing the different things that people wrestle with in their faith. It was the people. It was the imperfect people who I often, truthfully and honestly, think, I don't need you. I can figure this out by myself because I'm a smart guy. And that could be a crux. And I've treated it as a crux, dude. I've treated this, I'm smart, I can figure it out, as like a reason to not talk to people, and I was wrong. That's what I learned.